Don't forget to subscribe, like, and drop a comment below. I'd love to hear what you think. The case of the missing prospectors in 1967 refers to an incident that occurred in the Australian Outback, where a group of prospectors went missing, leading to a large-scale search and rescue operation. While there are several details and varying reports associated with the event, here's a broad outline of the incident. Background: in 1967, a group of 6 men, led by prospector Peter T. Barlow, ventured into the harsh, remote wilderness of the Australian Outback near the Northern Territory and Queensland border. They were on a gold-seeking expedition, following up on reports of gold discoveries in the area. The disappearance: in early 1967, the group failed to return to civilization after a long period of silence. Family members and friends became concerned and alerted authorities. Despite the rugged and isolated terrain, search efforts were launched to locate the missing men. The group had reportedly not been equipped for such an extended period in the wilderness, heightening fears of their survival. Search and rescue operation: the Australian authorities launched an extensive search, including aerial reconnaissance and ground teams, scouring thousands of square kilometers of desert-like terrain. The search was complicated by the region's remoteness and difficult conditions, including extreme heat, scarcity of water, and rough terrain. The area in which the men were believed to have gone missing was largely uncharted, adding to the complexity of the rescue efforts. Discovery of the prospectors: after several weeks of searching, the missing prospectors were finally found, but the circumstances were dire. Some of the men had perished, and others were severely dehydrated and suffering from the physical toll of the harsh conditions. The survivors were rescued and taken to safety, but their ordeal had been a harrowing one. Investigation and aftermath: questions were raised about whether the group had been adequately prepared for their journey into such a remote and dangerous region. Some of the survivors were later interviewed, and it was revealed that the men had encountered severe challenges, including running out of food and water. One theory was that the group had miscalculated the distance between water sources and had become disoriented, which ultimately led to their prolonged exposure to the elements. The incident served as a stark reminder of the dangers of prospecting in the Australian Outback without proper preparation and planning. Legacy and impact: it led to increased emphasis on ensuring that explorers, prospectors, and travelers were properly equipped and that communication systems were in place in case of emergencies.
The incident also brought attention to the importance of survival skills and the unpredictable nature of the Australian Outback. Conclusion: while this incident may not be as widely known today, it serves as a cautionary tale about the dangers of wilderness exploration and the importance of preparation, especially in some of the most inhospitable terrains in the world. The missing prospectors of 1967 highlighted the extreme risks involved in prospecting in remote and uncharted areas. And it remains a part of Australian history.